In the 1950s and earlier, beauty routines were out of control. I know I don't have time for these beauty routines, but today I'm making time for this vintage beauty routine that is in the book called The Handbook of Beauty by Constance Hart. This came out in the 50s. It has makeup, diets, hairstyles, skincare, etc. So today we're gonna try out the bedtime, nighttime routine laid out in this book by Constance Hart in the 50s. Now this is divided up into before bedtime, or I'm sorry, before dinner and before bedtime. So that it's a little two-parter, and I'm like, was reading through this and I was like, no way in hell. How did anyone have time for this? So today we're gonna make time for the shenanigans and go through this vintage bedtime, nighttime routine and see how it goes. I also wanted to say that I pulled this book up on Amazon and it has 1 star and 1 review. And I was like, surely this is gonna talk about like how outdated this is. There's like calorie charts and diets listed out in this. And literally this review says, exorbitantly overpriced paperback of The Handbook of Beauty by Constance Hart. Well, that's because this came out in the 50s. Was supposed to be in good condition, but pages were falling out and were out of order when it arrived. I've never had this problem. And I'm like, no way is the only bad review not about how out of touch and crazy all of these routines are, but it's about the quality of the actual book that showed up. I was just like, did not see that one coming. All right, let's jump in. We are doing the before bed and after dinner routine now. So it says to cleanse your skin, remove all makeup with cream. So I'm using a beauty balm to just melt the makeup off. Secondly, we're supposed to be doing a cream cleanse or a soap and water cleanse on your face. I don't know what kind of soap they're talking about, but the only kind of soap that's going on my face is this stuff that looks completely like, you know what that looks like. Anyways, cleaning the rest of my makeup off with that. As you guys know, none of these like beauty balms like work like by themselves. You need like 17 steps to cleanse your face, especially when you wear as much makeup as I do. Next step is to rest in a darkened room with your feet up and cotton pads soaked in witch hazel over your eyelids. But we're gonna use these Murad depuffing retinol strips instead because I don't even own witch hazel and I'm definitely not putting that on my lash extensions, okay? This like was really hard for me to do. Like it just felt like such a waste of time. I just kept thinking about all of the different things that I had to do and how many other things I could be doing that would be more relaxing than this for me. Like reading a book or enjoying an espresso. Yeah, not my thing. Next up, to be a good housewife, it says we're for a working girl too, but I'm supposed to be washing my hands and nails and pushing back my cuticles. However, I literally just washed my hands when I washed my face 17 times 10 minutes prior. So yeah, we're just gonna go with pushing back our cuticles. Now we're supposed to be applying hand lotion or hand cream just to your hands for some reason. Next thing is to be changing into fresh clothing for dinner. Now, this one was weird to me. I'm like, seriously? Why wouldn't I just wear what I was already wearing? But maybe just to get comfortable. So now this goes into before bed. I'm supposed to be massaging my scalp for at least 2 minutes, and I pretty much turned my hair into dreadlocks by doing that. Then it says to pin up your hair if necessary. If not, brush your hair for at least 50 strokes. That's right, folks. 50 strokes. 50 freaking strokes. 49, 50. And you know, the next step here, do 5 minutes of general and special exercises. And this step, just so you know also, is optional if you've exercised earlier that day. So I filmed this when I had my tree up, obviously. I kept it up till very late. But I actually looked up 50s exercises, and I kid you not, these are them. I don't understand how these are exercises. They are literally just movement. I also don't know what like general versus special exercises mean, but here we are getting it done. 5 minutes of hard work, y'all. Well, that was super fun now, wasn't it? So worth it. Next, we're supposed to be taking a warm bath. Now, I'm the type, I don't ever take baths. So literally this is my kid's bath and we need to remodel this bathroom. It's hideous and I don't fit in this bathtub. But, you know, I got a little visitor and that was kind of fun. Hi. We take a bath. Cats and water don't mix, Bobs. Next up, you're supposed to apply body or hand lotion or cream to your elbows and the backs of your heels and any other rough spots that you might possibly have on your body. My mom always told me to put almond oil on my elbows, but she has very olive skin because she was like, your elbows are gonna get brown. I never had that issue. I have very pale skin, so, you know. Then I'm supposed to check my fingernails for rough spots and file those with an emery board so you have super smooth, nice nails and they don't snag on anything. Oh, here comes the petroleum jelly that they used to love back in the day. They thought it was so good for you. So it says to apply petroleum jelly or oil to nails, fingers, toes, lashes, brows. And if you're not gonna have a bedtime snack, apply it to your lips too. So I'm obviously skipping the lashes since I paid way too much for these lashes, if you know what I mean. Next up, apply emollient cream to your eye areas. I'm adding a little extra of this shit these days, you know what I mean? Crow's feet just like run in my family, and I know it shows that I just smile and laugh a lot, but they're still not my favorite. Next up, if your skin is dry, apply a thin film of emollient cream all over your face. Now, my skin is not dry, but I put on lots of skincare every night anyway, so I just took the opportunity to put some moisturizer all over my face. And I thought it was kind of interesting. They never mentioned your hands or your décolleté or your chest, and your neck and your chest show signs of aging like crazy. So yeah, definitely added it there. This next step, apply a touch of perfume, toilet water. What is toilet water? Toilet water, the only kind of toilet water I know is in the toilet. Or cologne below your nostrils for easier sleeping. This one was really bizarre to me. I'm like, I could understand like a spritz of it on my pillow or like some nice bed sprays. If underweight, have a light snack. If overweight, write down a list of what you've eaten during the day and record the calorie count. What if your weight is just where you want it to be and at a healthy weight? Do nothing? Next on the list is massage your gums for 2 minutes. Okay, this one was really interesting. So yeah, I don't know why there's no like flossing, but I also missed the step of brushing my teeth after dinner. So we're brushing here and also massaging my gums for at least 2 minutes, and then you rinse, and you're supposed to use mouthwash, which I'm not even sure if we have this, so I'm checking under here, because if we do have it, it'll be over here on Nick's side. And I found some. It's a little bit crusty, a little bit not used in like 5 years, but hopefully I don't get too sick. We're gonna give this a shot. Next, you're supposed to check your bedroom for proper sleeping conditions. Well, looks pretty good to me, other than, wait, it could actually use one thing. And done. Ready to go, you get in bed, and lights out. Well, there you have it. Just a simple 105 and a half step for your bedtime routine to just make you so much more beautiful for your husband. What did you guys think of that? I thought that vintage routine was insane. It took so long and there were so many steps in it that I was just like scratching my head. And then also, I mean, I get it, a different time. They didn't know that petroleum jelly wasn't necessarily the best thing for you, but there's so many things that weren't in it that would make your nighttime routine so much more beneficial for you, like moisturizing maybe your neck and your décolleté, and maybe like some rose water spritz on your bed, and maybe like reading a book before bed instead of the random 10 minutes in the dark when you're about to get in the bath. So many questions. I would love to hear from you guys though. What did you think of that vintage bedtime, nighttime routine? And what are some things that like you guys can't live without, like steps in your nighttime routine that you do almost every single day, can't live without? I'd love to hear what they are. I probably need to adopt a few of them because inevitably by the time I'm ready to go to bed, I am so flippin' exhausted and I don't make a whole lot of time for any sort of rituals or routines. So yeah, and also did floss not exist in the 50s? Because that should be on that little routine. Maybe not, and that's why they massage their gums for 2 minutes. I don't know. But if I did massage my gums every night for 2 minutes, I'm pretty sure my gums would be raw. So yeah, I will see you in the next video.